Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium in Columbia, South Carolina. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the Texas A&M Aggies and the South Carolina Gamecocks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
A down year for Shane Beamer and the Gamecocks, but they have Lenora Sellers back, and they made some noise in the transfer portal. Fans are expecting a resurgent Gamecock squad stepping onto the field at Williams-Brice Stadium this season. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Texas A&M Aggies kicker headed to the football to start this 2026 season. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Guys, let's chat just for a second about South Carolina. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point.
Here's a little room there. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Offense in a bunch formation. Might be calling a hot route. First carry of the season. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Rides to the back. Got enough for the first. On the move at the 30. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Throwing, Sellers. Under fire. Trying to get away. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
Those always sting a little bit. When you get so close to getting the QB to the ground, creating a negative play, and then all of a sudden he turns it into something positive, just really annoying as a defensive guy.
Takes the handoff. It's Clark. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
And that's a nice stop by this defense. Nice job stopping the run, setting up 4th and inches. Listen, this is a no-brainer. If I can't get inches, I don't deserve to win. I'm coming downhill. I'm playing physical. I'm picking my play, whether it's quarterback sneak, fullback dive, whatever it is that we do great, and I'm going to get my inches.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
the money. There's a crease. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Sellers. Here's a heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only getting a fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got good pursuit angles, and I got to make sure I build rails. I can't let him outside. I got to keep him in the pocket. He tries to get outside. They get the sack and get the huge loss on that play.
10th play of the drive coming up, but this time a chance for the defense to get off the field on 3rd and long. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Right down the boulevard. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. The run inside. It's Owens. Breaks into the open. Picks up the 1st down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Reed. The sure hands. It's Armstrong. First catch of the season as this freshman tight end wastes no time getting involved. The Aggies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Pulls and fired complete. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Using his legs, it's Owens. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Deafening noise. Reed trying to cut through it. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. On the option. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the 1st down.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that 1st down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. Close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Reed. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Got it right in the heart of the end zone. Talk about a breakdown in coverage. That might be the easiest catch he'll have all day.
It doesn't get much easier than that, except the hardest part about this is the walk to the sidelines, because then you have to justify what happened, and your defensive coach is going to be just a smidge upset that you left that guy wide open in the end zone for the big play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Bunch formation for these receivers. He wants to change this route. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Gamecocks are in the hurry up.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
He uncorks one deep. Makes the catch at the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
That's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Here's Reed to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Now here's Reed. Here comes the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion?
Man, it's so nice to have a quarterback who doesn't flinch. You watch it, man. He's hanging in there, right? Hanging in there. Takes some time for those routes to get down the field. Gets hit as he throws it, but delivers the ball, a catchable ball down the field, and makes the big play. Nice toughness by that young man. Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Right back to the well. Maybe some room here. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. He's up to 57 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. Play fake, Marcel Reed. Takes the easy completion. Snags it, and he's open. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He might want another play. Here's Sellers to throw. Bringing the heat. Avoids the pressure and gets away. He's going to run it. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Finds the tight end. Slips one guy, now he's loose. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Throwing, Sellers. Rushes on him. Snagged out of the air. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. That last connection left him a little short of the first down, but in perfect spot to attack on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On 30 short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Yeah, and I just need a crease. I need you offensive linemen, just like right here. Great job holding the point of attack. Don't let any penetration come in. Give me a little sliver, and then you see the running back, Palmer. He'll do the rest, lower his shoulder, and make sure he gets the first down.
Yeah, it means a lot to this offense, too, to have a guy like this that always just seems to fall forward. He always, in these short yardage situations, knows where that first down marker is, and he's able to get those hidden yards in piles, driving his legs to help keep this drive alive.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Might be changing the route. Sellers. Under fire. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Motion from the wideout. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Gamecocks will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Running inside. It's Owens. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Play fake, Reed. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there.
And what a huge play for the offense. Hitting that throw not only is big for their confidence, but it also flips the field.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Finding an escape route. Touchdown, Aggies. And they take it in for 6 more points.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Nice grab to get that squib kick inside the 10. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, week 1, the start of a brand new season, and it's our pleasure to welcome you into the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's lead things off with Houston taking on the Georgia Southern Eagles. And it's Houston looking to get the job done on the road. Right now it's early, but they lead this season opener. Here now a look at some other games of note today, including a big upset with major implications.
Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Turning it on. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice game.
I can imagine at half, this defense was like, all right, we've got to stop the running game. He's gotten too many yards. What do they do on the first drive now? They give him the football, and he makes another big gain. This defense has to find some answers. They got to wrap him up. They got to get him on the ground. They can't keep getting gashed.
Might be looking to run. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment.
And that's really a lot of what we saw in the first half by this defense. We knew coming into the football game, man, this guy's got dynamite. Like, he's got the explosive ability to make plays, throwing the football and running. And kudos to this defense. They've been dialed in, locked in, not giving up the big plays on the ground, understanding he's a threat, and playing him like that.
Throwing Reed. Tight end finds a soft spot. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They get the completion, and that's one thing, Jesse. If you're going to get this guy on the ground, you better come in to make the tackle like you mean it.
Man, that was a heat-seeking missile coming in there. He knew he had a lot of work ahead of him with that big fella making the catch. Nice tackle.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Aggies want to pick up the tempo.
And that's got to be so frustrating for this defense. Man, he's already over 100 yards. Like, they're going to continue to feature him, especially on third down. And so far, this defense, they can't find the answer. They can't get him to the ground. They've got to find something to slow this dude down.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Reed takes his shot. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Yeah, and that's tough, man. Golly, you got him wide open. And that cat can roll. You're not talking about, a guy that's an average runner on the outside. You got to give him a little bit of a chance to run underneath that, put a little more air underneath it, but he just overshoots the run.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Throwing right. straight downfield. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. And the Aggies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Now on the option. Now the pitch. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. He just treated that thing like a hot potato, and they're going to call him for grounding. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. It is loud in here as they try to help him get a stop on 4th down. Deafening noise. Reed trying to cut through it. Working that left side. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on 4th down. You're in the 3rd quarter, 2nd half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the 2nd half. Someone had to step up and make a play. They just couldn't get it done.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Welcome to college. First carry for the freshman. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on short hand.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. On the gun on 3rd down, Reed. It's complete on the right side. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
And that's really good tackling by this defense, man. 3rd down, understanding the sticks. And what you got to do is break on the football. That drag route comes open. He sees him. He throws it. Man, it does not stay open long because they break on the football with great tackling and force the 4th down.
Might be the worst-case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. That 4th down penalty feels as if it is really going to be costly, but we're about to find out now. It's 1st and 10. On the run, it's Edwards. There's some room. Touchdown, Aggies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Making side adjustments here. Here's Here's Sellers to throw. Pocket breaking down. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air. It's Sellers. He's going to take off. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
You know, we don't see this very much in college football anymore. Quarterbacks just taking care of their bodies and making smart decisions. Get down on the ground so you don't take one of these big hits from these nasty defense players and just give yourself a chance to make it through the rest of this game.
Fakes to grab. At the 45 on his way. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. We reach the break, and Texas A&M leads it. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Throwing Sellers. Pressure coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. He just missed the target on that one. Gotta put it on his body.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Spits it out to the back. Oh, he makes the catch. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Sellers. He fires a bullet to the right. He's got it along the sideline. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Again, it's Sellers. Under fire. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone.
No harder position to play in a ball game than the offensive line. You know, tonight in this game, you're down by a lot. You know you have to pass the football. Man, it's a tough job to protect up front, and they definitely struggled on that play.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he's in. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. So that last touchdown made it a two-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Here's Reed to throw. He's going to let it go. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter. You're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
On the gun, on third down, it's Marcel Reed. And he made the grab with enough for the first down, but not enough room on the sidelines to stay in bounds. It's fourth down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll take it on the return. Slips through the line. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Let's see if this rally can continue. A touchdown followed by the stop, and now they've got the ball back. Here's Sellers to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Unloads to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Trying to run, it's Clark. Beck's going for the goal line. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
On the run from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Throwing Reed. He's going for a big play downfield. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, this offense would take shots. They know they have targets that can fly, push down the field vertically. Nice job in coverage there.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Reed on the play action. Here's the heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. Another incompletion on third down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you show your exotic looks, you get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
He'll field the punt and look for room. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. And now, deep in the fourth quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. The offense changing the play. Throwing Sellers. Here comes the heat. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? Gashing the knee on the right. Touchdown Gamecocks! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Reed. Bringing the heat. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And I'm going to be really curious to watch this offense and see how much faith and trust they have in themselves and the weather, right? Like, it's passing situation, it's a 2-minute situation. You practice spreading this ball all over the field. Can you do that? Because this is not ideal weather, and you can't make a mistake here.
Looking to pass. It's Reed. A deep throw as the clock winds down. He's got it on the left. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. They'll have a first down here, a Week 0 game that is living up to all the hype and anticipation. The run inside. It's Edwards. Might have a chance. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a first down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Makes it past the marker. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies! And they've moved out front here in the fourth. The Aggies get it right back.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the fourth quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback making checks. Sellers. Working that left side now. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. The Gamecocks in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback. That you're...
Oh, he's got Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know they're running the football. It's just a matter of who's getting it and where they're going. But this offense, it really didn't matter. Nice job up front, nice execution, picking up not only the one, making it an even bigger play and getting the first down.
Here's Sellers to throw. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's Sellers. He lets it fly. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. Running inside, it's Clark. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And I think this offense ran the football knowing it's in 4th down territory. It's 4th and short. It's go time, almost near midfield. To me, this is green light. I got to stay aggressive. I'm losing, but the situation favors me in 4th and short.
Needs it to keep this drive alive. And he's not even going to come close to the marker on 4th down.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
On the move, it's Edwards. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Gamecocks spin the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They'll go right back to him. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Timeout called here by South Carolina. That'll be their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got a little grass. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with an explosive in the running game, a 59-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Throwing Sellers. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. He's taking a deep shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. He's looking to throw. He wants a big play here late. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Sellers to the air again. Oh, they're after him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Well, I know when the defense goes back and watches this film, it's not going to be perfect, but that was the stop they needed, right, David? You've got two great offenses going back and forth. You just got to be able to break serve once, and the defense did it here at the very end. No matter how you do it, I know the stats weren't great, but the most important statistic, they get the win.
Get the win, obviously, but you worry about cleaning everything up, but you also want timely defense, right? Like when you need it, can you come through? I know a lot of people were holding their breath on the sideline, wondering if they would come through, but they did. They got the stop at a big moment. Their offense scored a bunch of points, and they walk away with the victory.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now, to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College.